Big Brother Season 27. I am Peju Bamgboshe Happy.
Hi everyone, and I'm Naomi Bamgboshe.
And let's talk Big Brother. Before we begin, don't forget guys to subscribe, to like, and comment below. So Ma, how are you? How you doing?
Wonderful, sweetie. Everything is everything. Okay. What's going down on Big Brother's eviction?
Okay, now we need to start everything off as always with a toast, and we want to toast to the fallen, aka evicted house guest, Ma. And who is the evicted house guest?
The evicted house guest is, in my opinion, in my opinion, the very sweet Amy. Oh, Amy.
Yes. So Amy, I don't know how sweet she was. Some people thought she was sweet. Some people thought she was a little bit whiny. But we'll talk about that.
Well, let me take a little taste of my cocktail, and I'll further expound on my thoughts about Amy.
All right, guys. Listen, today is Thursday. July 24th or 23rd?
Today is July 24th.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. July 24th, day 17 in the Big Brother house. How did we get where we are now? The head of household is Jimmy. Now, Jimmy decided to nominate. He nominated Adrian. He nominated Kelly. He nominated Keanu. We all know what happened. Two of them had powers. Keanu had power. Kelly had a power. They both took themselves off the block. Actually, KC took Keanu off the block. KC from season 20.
Right.
So, on the
barely eking out a win over Adrian.
That is correct.
Right.
So, left on the block.
Adrian's a hellified competitor.
We had Adrian, Will, and Amy. So, who needed to win the Blockbuster, the Big Brother Blockbuster? Now, all indications going into this, as we said earlier, and as I said on some of my updates, was that it looked like Amy needed to win the BB Blockbuster in order for her to stay. Turns out that is correct. Now, if she was going against Adrian, it looked like Adrian would most likely have the numbers. We weren't 100% sure, but we knew for sure that Will would have the numbers to evict her. Now, who won the competition, Ma? Now, it was a puzzle, and it was a puzzle that wasn't quite as simple as the puzzle that Kelly had.
Your fingerprint puzzle. Okay. A fingerprint puzzle.
Okay, and who won? Was it Adrian? Was it Will? Or we know it wasn't Amy, so was it Adrian or Will? So Adrian did a really good job. Amy wasn't too bad. She wasn't too far off.
You know what, daughter? You win or lose this competition.
You win or lose.
No second and third place. You win or lose.
So left on the block,
Adrian won.
Left on the block, we had Amy and we had Will. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, and so we were wondering where the votes were going to go, Ma. We were wondering, because going into this competition, there were some people who, like, for example, Rachel. We were wondering, Rachel was trying hard to get Amy to stay.
Oh, yeah, she was lobbying for her girl, Amy, and the Mommy Squad.
Right.
Okay, which they came up with the Mommy Squad like day 1, day 2. Mm-hmm. In the very beginning, they bonded over their common backgrounds as mommies, the Mommy Squad.
And Morgan was fighting for Amy at least up until last night. She was fighting hard for her. She wanted to keep her. She felt that Amy would be a good number for her. Ashley, you never know with Ashley. Ashley talks all over the place.
You know what? Like my mother used to say, Ashley bakes on all sides.
Okay.
You never know where Ashley is coming from.
Exactly.
Okay.
And those were the only 3 that I knew that really, really wanted to keep Amy. Now, Jimmy, you really can't trust Jimmy. You don't know what he might say or do. when the show came on, when Big Brother came on, he was against Rachel, and now he's very close to Rachel. So I don't know. But
I think Jimmy's trying to learn all he can from Rachel. I think he's trying to strategize like most of them are from Rachel, because Rachel was successful, you know. Yeah.
But when it came down to it, they had to go in.
We know where Vince was coming from, though.
Oh, we do know where Vince was coming from. When we had to do the votes, when the votes came up between Amy or Will, it wasn't even close. It was unanimous. And
13 to 0.
Yes.
Right. 13 is 0. That's it.
So Amy is gone. What do you think are some of the main reasons that Amy is gone?
Amy is gone, in my opinion, simple. Amy is gone because she is seen as a strength to the queen. It's just like you're in warfare and you take out the top general. Okay? You didn't get the king or queen or whomever, but you got second in command. And that's how I think many people viewed Amy, as having the ability to weaken the queen, aka Rachel.
I agree with that to an extent. I also think Amy could have done more with her own game. All she did really was build that strong alliance with Rachel and not venture off and try to make better relationships with other people in the house. And I think if she would have done that, she would have had a better chance of staying, because people, against her,
would have not identified her only as being Rachel's ally.
She would always be a pawn.
Yeah.
But because she was so only in with Rachel to that point, people were just like, and then Amy didn't really bring a whole lot. Amy was fine, but I felt like she could have brought more to the game.
Absolutely. I'm in total agreement with you. And here's something that is very revealing. Little of it came out while she was still in the house. But it really came out after she was evicted. She viewed Rachel as a deficit, in that she felt like her alliance and her closeness and her rapport and relationship with Rachel is what ultimately did her in and got her evicted.
Right.
That's not good.
And that's the victim mentality.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And that's where Amy was a weak link.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's why ultimately it was good that Rachel voted her out as well.
I agree. Well, they all had to do it. It was good. It was good that this was a unanimous vote.
Well, when we say had to, that's quote unquote.
But sometimes they like to give you a sympathy vote. Like if Rachel would have given her a sympathy vote, they wouldn't have been an issue.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When you say really had to, that's quote unquote. Did she really have to?
Well, but if everybody is voting, you don't really draw more of a target.
I got why she did, but there's a symbolic sympathy vote that you just referred to, daughter.
Okay.
It could have went that way as well.
So, who's playing the best game to you right now, Ma? You can give one or two names or none.
Okay. I always like Mickey.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about always, but I like Mickey. Ashley's still a question mark. I'm going to say Vince is looking pretty good. And I'm going to say Kelly is looking pretty good.
Okay. No. Okay, I'm gonna go. Well, in your opinion,
it is her opinion. Kelly would be third. Kelly's
playing a terrible game. Kelly's playing a terrible game. She has a huge target on her.
I think Kelly. The reason I said about Kelly, because I think Kelly has the personality and the ability to flip everything.
No, she's Kelly. Okay. So Kelly came in last night, the night before, and she, interrupted everybody while they were kind of like...
Or made them shut up and told them to be quiet because it was too loud, right?
Yeah.
Is that the thing?
Yes.
Yes, I just remembered about that.
And Kelly makes up stories. Kelly has made...
Well, that's why I thought Kelly is so resilient, because she's such a great storyteller. But your point is well taken, daughter. Your point is well taken.
So
I only had her in number 3.
I'm in total agreement with you that Mickey is playing the best game to me, and I feel that Zach is playing a good game, and I feel that keeping Adrian in the game for another week has helped him. So this is a big win for him. Unfortunately, it may have been a loss for Mickey, though. I don't think Mickey realizes that. But I still feel that Mickey's playing a good game, and I feel that Zach is playing a good game.
Sometimes you have to take one step back to be able to take 2 steps forward.
But she also sees Zach. Mickey's one of the few people that see Zach as a threat. So that is good. Because everybody else, let's bring him to jury.
Right.
Let's bring him to Final 5.
Right.
Like, well, you're not going to bring Zach anywhere.
I see Zach as being duplicitous. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's an attractive looking, well-built young man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I see his behavior not in sync with what he professes to be. In other words, I'm too busy watching what he does to listen to what he's saying.
Right.
So,
well, okay, let's see. To me, the people who are playing the worst game, Keanu's playing the worst
Keanu is
game.
just acting like a raging fool.
I mean, he's playing so bad to where everybody would probably want him out. But sometimes, they have this thing where you're such a big target to where people just forget about you.
Right.
Almost.
Just put you over to the side. We'll get to you later.
But he has to go.
But he is absolutely no threat to anyone's game.
But you don't want him on jury because that will be a disaster.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't keep him.
No.
You're
sequestered.
You know what? Even you don't even know where he's going, what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought that Kelly was playing a real bad game. I had those two as my people playing the worst games.
Okay.
But
Kelly, it maybe is.
Kelly can win competitions, but she's just a lot.
Yeah. I know Kelly likes to make up a lot of stories, which can cut both ways. Okay.
Who do you want to see win HOH?
For this week?
Mm-hmm.
See, I have mixed feelings even about the HOH position.
Which is accurate, which is on point.
Yeah.
How it should be.
Okay, for this week, HOH, I'm going to say, now this is way out, but to me this would give this individual a chance to step up their game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they're going to get HOH or anything,
yeah.
Okay? Because I don't even see it in my crystal ball.
Right.
But if I could do abracadabra, I'm going to give it to Will.
Okay.
Why? Because Will has been showing up so light. Let me put it in nice language, okay? Mm-hmm. Showing up so light and almost not even showing up at all in certain spaces where we would think he would be more pronounced, based on just his background.
Oh, for sure.
I would like to see him just somehow become exalted into a position where he can let his skills and talents and personality show. Mm-hmm. Because I think we're getting just a little bit of dust off of a potential gold mine. Because I really think there's more substance there than we're seeing it. Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be his opportunity. So I would like to see Will.
There's so many to choose from. If I had one person,
for this week,
it would be Rachel. Because Amy left.
Rachel was my number 2.
Yeah,
Rachel was my number 2.
Yeah, because I have a lot like Mickey, Ava,
Rachel
but for this week,
for this week,
because I feel like that would be like poetic justice kind of.
But you know what? But that can still wait a minute. The reason I picked Rachel was my number 2, but I still said because Rachel still has a lot of gravitas. Okay, even though she took a big blow this week, she still has a lot of gravitas that she's already earned, legitimately.
But there's people who are coming after her.
I got that, but 1 week is not gonna mess up with Rachel too much. But 1 week could sink Will, because Will has no swag.
I disagree.
Okay,
but
all right.
We can agree to disagree.
Well, listen, it could have went either way for me. Those were my top 2.
And last but not least, who do you not want to see? Just pick one person that you don't want to see win HOH.
I have 2.
Okay.
Zach or Adrian. Nope.
You don't want to see them win?
Nope, not this week. Not this week. Okay. Not that I don't ever want to see them get it. Not this week.
Okay.
Not this week.
I got it. And you want to say why?
Well, because I feel that they are, feeling, sort of
emboldened.
And feeling very, very sort of egomaniacal at this point, and they need to step back for a minute. So that's why.
I don't really want to see Adrian because I feel like he might put Morgan up. I don't know. But my 2 would be Keanu or Riley, because I'm just not feeling either one.
Keanu, I feel like no matter whatever you do with him, he sunk his own ship. Yeah. No matter what you do, to me, it don't matter if you could put him as the king of the whole show. He's already sunk his ship with his own big mouth. Loose lips sink ships. And Keanu sunk his own ship the last episode.
I agree. I think we need to just do the final toast to let everyone, to thank everyone. Because this was a good episode.
Absolutely wonderful episode. Amy, good luck to you, sweetie. Good luck to you.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to our BB27 Eviction Night Recap. We'll be back with more updates. I'll be back either tomorrow or Saturday letting you know who won HOH and giving you my thoughts. Because this is a season that is just only heating up. And don't forget, guys, our regular Bamgboshe Happy Hour episode streams every Thursday and Sunday, but this week we have a special time on Friday at 7 p.m. Central, so check it out. It's on all streaming platforms, guys. We will be back soon. We'll be sipping our cocktails and spilling tea and everything pop culture. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out full episodes of the Bamgboshe Happy Hour podcast, streaming on most platforms.